What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Deadpool series, Deadpool in X-Men gear. Here we do have Deadpool in his X-Men gear. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get him opened up, and then we'll have a better look at the X-Men Deadpool. So stay tuned, everyone. So here we have X-Men Deadpool posed and out of the packaging. Before we have a look at the figure, let's take a look at what he comes with. Deadpool here does come with a tail for the Sauron Build-A-Figure, which we'll have a better look at when Sauron is all put together. As far as Deadpool here goes, he does come with a few accessories. He comes with two different head sculpts. He comes with a Deadpool head that he has on him right now. And then he also does come with a Madcap head, which also does include the hat. If you are willing to do so, you can remove the hat, and Deadpool can also wear the hat, so there is that variety in these two head sculpts. Other accessories that Deadpool come with is this really stupid rifle that all the Deadpools seem to get. It's an okay sculpt, but it's not something I would have Deadpool pose with. And of course, his final accessories are his swords that you see on him right now. They do fit in his hands really nicely, and he does come with two of them. And of course, they do holster onto his back. So if you want to have them out of the way, you can. So with his accessories out of the way, let's actually have a better look at Deadpool. So here we have a closer look at Deadpool, and I have to say I really do like the way this figure came out. Now, this isn't the head sculpt that they originally had on him. This Deadpool was originally going to use the Sasquatch Deadpool head, where it didn't have the little end right here on the tip of his cowl. I don't know why they went with this head, but I'm okay with it just because it looks really nice, and it's one of my favorite Deadpool head sculpts. You can see he does have the one eye bigger than the other, giving this figure a lot of attitude, which I do enjoy. He is wearing his X-Men in training costume. You can see it says X-Men right across the front. And then the suit really doesn't fit him all too well, so you see some of his red undersuit poking through, which I do like that. He's done in a yellow plastic for the most part, and the dark blue is painted right here, but it actually does match. So I am thankful that the blues kind of sort of match, and to the naked eye you really can't tell them apart. One problem I do have is that it is a little bit messy on mine. You can see Deadpool has some red splotches right here on his arm, and then some more red splotches right here on the other side. Not the cleanest paint job that we've ever seen. You can see some more sloppy work right here, and then it's really thin on this side. So the paint for the red could have been done better, but overall I still like this. I do like the pouch right here. I'm not sure, but I believe it's the same pouch that we got with the X-Force Deadpool. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the exact same pouch. And then continuing on the X-Men trend, he is wearing the yellow trunks with the dark blue pants, or tights, whatever you want to call them. We have the Cyclops boots right here, where they have this added accessory. Just be aware that these are loose appliances, and they might slip off on you. If they do, just push them all the way back up, and you should be fine. And then, of course, we get his yellow boots. So overall, I really do like this X-Men in training trainee Deadpool. It's a really nice little costume and difference from the Deadpools we've gotten. And of course, his two sheaths, which do holster his katanas. So I really do like the way this figure came out. So overall, really loving the amount of detailing on this Deadpool. There's really not much to say other than he's wearing an X-Men costume, which looks really hilarious, and I do like that. So what we're going to do now is actually take a little break and get him posed next to a few other figures you may have in your collection. Here we have Deadpool posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have X-Men Deadpool posed next to the X-Force Deadpool and the Juggernaut series Deadpool. And finally, here we have X-Men Deadpool posed next to Underwear Deadpool and the Sasquatch series Deadpool. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually take a look at Deadpool's articulation. Now, he does have a ball joint in the head, which does let him look up about that much and look down. And then we also do get quite a bit of attitude on this figure because his head does sit a little high on the joint. I am perfectly okay with that because we do get some attitude out of Deadpool. He of course does look left and right, and then he also does have a hinge in the neck, which lets him look up quite a bit. He can look down all the way, burying his chin into his chest. Arms are on a ball joint, go out to about that far. Do a full 360. Swivel at the bicep. Double bend in the elbow, not going past 90 degrees, which is a little bit unfortunate. He has a swivel and a hinge in the wrist, no issues there. He also does have a butterfly joint because he is using the not the juggernaut, but the bullseye body, so his arms can go forward about that far and go back quite a bit, so I do like that. He does have an ab crunch, which works really well. He can lean back about that far. He can crunch forward that far. He does swivel at the waist, although the belt does get in the way of it. You can move the belt up depending on how you want to have it posed, but comic accuracy, the belt sits low. I'm just going to have it sitting up high because it's a small costume and the belt wouldn't fit him properly anyway, so that's how I'm going to have it. But waist swivel, legs do go forward, back, and out, only to about that far. Not the best we've ever seen. He does swivel at the thigh, have double bend in the knee. Be careful because you will knock these loose if you get a little too crazy with his knee joints. He does swivel at the boot, and again just move those back up. He has a hinge in the ankle which goes forward and back, and then forward facing pin for rocker ankle. So overall, pretty good articulation here on Deadpool. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get him posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And here we have X-Men Deadpool posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I really do like the way this figure came out, although I'm not a fan of the fact that he gets that stupid space rifle that all the Deadpools seem to be getting. I do like the aesthetics of this figure. I've always wanted to have an X-Men costume Deadpool in my collection, and having the X-Men in training costume is just as good. Now, if you are looking for this particular Deadpool, he is starting to hit stores now, so go ahead and check out Targets, Walmarts, Walgreens, and your local comic book store. I was lucky enough to pick up my Deadpool from my local comic book store, so a huge shout out to Black Sheep Comics for getting this figure out to me so I could review it for you guys. If you are looking for this Deadpool, he is going to run you about $20, which is standard for Marvel Legend figures. So if you want to add another Deadpool to your collection, or if you're a completist and want to complete Sauron, you're going to need this guy in your collection. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other Marvel Legend videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it's in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.